Hello, this is Evan.
And this is Daniel.
And today we're going to give our thoughts on beauty products. Today we're going to give our thoughts on Mapo, M-A-P-O, it's kind of a weird name. And it is the world's first beauty mask that's smart. So it connects to your phone via Bluetooth, so it can monitor things. I'm not really sure actually what it monitors via Bluetooth. But it's for just getting your skin better and knowing if your skin is dry or not. And, well, there's also a very interesting video that goes along with it. So we'll just go ahead and we'll watch it right here.
Some of us manage to go through a professional skin checkup several times a year, but most of us only once. What we work on at Wired Beauty is a new way to monitor your skin in real time and in real life to help you know what your skin really needs.
Wired Beauty has invented Mapo. Mapo is a simple, fully personalized and connected beauty mask. Mapo is relevant. Wired Beauty translates technologies restricted to laboratories so far into home devices.
Welcome back from that video. It's kind of weird. They don't really say what it does. They just kind of hint that it does things.
It's a little bit unclear.
Yeah, it's very unclear. It's kind of like a guy with a thick accent talking.
Yeah.
And
luckily, they have a lot of information on their page, sort of.
Apparently, it took 2 years to develop this. So,
yeah. According to their page, it took 2 years in R&D.
And well, maybe you can help me out with technical details. I really couldn't find out much about it. What do you have on your end?
Well, I did a little bit of research on this product, at least what I could. It's not 100% clear, but what I was able to gather is it has a battery. It has a Bluetooth chip in it, so it can connect to your phone and interface with the app, which is not yet released.
What's the name of the app again? It was
something
stupid.
It didn't have the word.
It was like Wired Beauty. It was something weird. It was weird.
It's Wired Beauty app, but I couldn't find that on the Apple app.
I couldn't find it on Android either. So. It could still be developed.
Hopefully that'll come out and that'll work correctly. But basically what it is, it has a battery, has a Bluetooth sensor, it has a flexible sheet of like circuitry.
So it's just flexible circuitry. It's like nothing new.
Flexible circuitry that it gets warm, and it has sensors. I could not find any information about what these sensors are.
How many sensors do they say they have?
Well, based on the lines on one of the diagram, it seems to indicate that there are 3 sensors on the inner layer of the device that's actually touching your face, and then there's the like flexible sheet of circuitry is wedged between 2 layers, and there are more sensors on that, and then there's just the outer plastic layer.
You also look like a murderer when you're wearing this.
It's a little odd looking.
It reminds me of this product in the 90s, not to like interrupt you, that was shown in commercials where there's a bunch of electrodes and you put it on your face and it's supposed to make, it looks straight up like Hannibal Lecter mask put on you. And this kind of looks like Dwight. It looks like Dwight from The Office when he's wearing the mask on his face and he rips it up like...
If you were walking down a dark alley and somebody walked up to you wearing this, you'd turn and run. But, it's... All right, whatever. If I buy it for a specific, and there's clearly, people are interested in this.
It's raised $33,000 of its $44,000 they asking for. It's got 11 days to go.
That's a lot of money
at the time of this video, so it's doing really well.
People are interested in this product.
But it's also probably raised more than it really should have because, well, it's $100 just to get a 6-month rental of it, and then it's $15 for the next 2 years. 15 pounds.
Yeah. For
the next 2 years you have to pay. So
there is an option to buy it outright for $200.
Which one I was wondering, why would anybody even rent it? What's the point of even renting it?
Yeah, after 2 years, the cost would be, just so much. It's $15 a month.
So we're talking about $330. Yeah.
On top of your $100.
Yeah.
It's just a really weird thing to rent. So all right. It's definitely expensive for what it is, I guess. It's hard to find a comparison because it is the world's first connected one.
What I found on Amazon, going real quickly, is there's this one that uses infrared to do all this, and it's kind of like the same concept. It's like $20-$30 or something like that.
Yeah. The main claim here is it gets up to 104 degrees, which is just kind of warm, like barely warm.
You put like a hot towel on your face.
Yeah.
Inside like a plastic bag.
It's
same
a little
concept.
warm, and apparently that causes the lotions that you use on your face already to absorb more. sensors which measure the dryness of your skin, which I'll come back to that in a bit, but that's basically how it's supposed to work. There are, if you just search for skin dryness detector, you can find them for as little as, a decent looking one was like $80, $85. It's not going to be the same level as something used by an actual dermatologist, but it's presumably there's no reason to suspect that those don't work. However, in this product, they give no technical details about the sensors.
Middle of this year, 2016, and I can't see this coming out because it's just like, how do you do all this? Like, what's going on in the back end of it? It doesn't really talk about that at all.
Honestly, I could see it coming out because I don't think it works well, and I don't think it's technologically complicated enough to be expensive or difficult to manufacture. I mean, I don't know anything.
Well, as we're saying a lot of negatives, there are definitely some pros. It is a proven concept. It does work.
Yeah.
This idea, not this product, this idea. So it will work. It will let you do stuff like that. It will absorb quicker into your skin. Maybe how about the moisturizer, make it a little more efficient.
Presumably.
But at the same time, it's also just a heat element that gets like 104 degrees, which I guess you'd feel a little bit. It's like kind of like a warm shower on your face.
Yeah.
So again, I'm not sure the difference between this and putting inside a plastic towel and just putting that on your face for like pennies every single time.
Yeah.
And then the pricing,
$200.
$200, I guess, isn't really that bad when you look at the normal ones are $3,000.
You're comparing it to like a dermatologist level.
I mean,
I don't see a dermatologist ever using this product.
And for me, that's kind of where the pros end. Do you have any other pros?
The main pro I can find is that applying heat to your skin does seem to have some benefit.
Now, the cons of this are pretty ridiculous. First, it looks like you're about to kill somebody when you wear it.
I think to be fair, that's all pretty unavoidable because I can't come up with a better way to make
all the UMass kind of look like it, but it's just always weird.
But it does look, it's a little concerning the way it looks.
And then with that, being a kind of a weird one, kind of standard with beauty products, for me, it would just be that $200 price point. I mean, I saw that one on Amazon for like $20. $200 for this thing. I mean, what if something goes wrong? Like, there's so much going on here, and it doesn't really say what the Bluetooth does. It doesn't say what it's transmitting via Bluetooth. So it's one of those smart things on Kickstarter that doesn't need that.
I mean, from some of the pictures, it looks like it'll have notifications that let you know that you haven't used it in a while, or you can schedule. Let me know every day that I can, so you remember to use it. Like, all right, sure. But that's a stretch.
I still have no idea what the hell they did for 2 years. I think they just got drunk in England for 2 years.
I don't know. 2 years seems like an awful lot of development time for something they can't or choose not to provide any technical details on.
Yeah. So with all that wrapped up, my final verdict on this will be like a 4 out of 10. Yes, it does have a point, but it's way too expensive, and especially if they go in the renting way, it's really expensive. And then there's just like other ones out there, and who knows if it really works or not. You may be paying just for something that doesn't work, and for me, a hot towel seems like it would work just easier. You put a hot towel inside a bag.
Getting something that's 104 degrees.
But you put inside the water. You put inside like some water inside.
What about like one of those bags you put hot water?
Yeah. Okay, like a rubber bladder could work out pretty well.
I've seen other like gel face masks you put in the microwave.
I feel like the alternatives are too easy. You're right. There's gel face masks.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd give it the 4. I mean, it could have some practicality of heating up, but other than that, for like a heating element for $200, that's way too much for me.
Tracking even if the sensors do work, I'm not sure I understand the benefit of tracking your skin moisture. Like if you're putting cream on it, I know like hand lotion works. It's a product that's been around.
Yeah, it's been around forever.
Like it works.
You get dry skin and you just like rub it on. You're good to go.
It works. So
I don't know
applying
if
it more effectively, sure. Measuring your skin dryness, I don't see the real benefit. So yeah, my number, if I had to put a number on it, would probably also be 4. I think
4 out of 10.
Probably works, at least to an extent, but it's expensive.
Yeah, I mean, with that, it's just like, what's the point?
Yeah.
So with that, that's our review of Mapo.
The first connected face mask.
It's just Bluetooth. It's stupid. So this has been Evan with O Kickstarter.
And this is Daniel.
I'm happy you remember your name. And thanks for tuning in.